Hello guys, welcome to Master G Programming video tutorials. In this video I am going to teach you about polymorphism. As you know that C++ is an object-oriented programming language and there are some features that has been included in object-oriented programming language which is not included in C. So I will be talking about object-oriented programming language feature that is known as polymorphism. As the name suggests, polymorphism, this means that one thing has many forms. Now, what does this one thing mean? You think, when you add two integer numbers, what it will do is that add two integer values like 4 plus 6 is equals to 10. But what will happen when you add two strings? Add two strings means Anvit plus Sharma. What will happen? The thing is that it will not add the characters, number of characters, or it will add the numeric values of these characters and give you the sum. No, this will not be the answer. Here the plus, that means the addition sign, mean that concatenation of the string. If you remember, whenever we use the string, it has some specific function that can be performed on that particular string. So there is one function that name is concatenation. Concatenation do is that it add the two strings in the similar way as you add the two string like Anvit Sharma. Anvit plus Sharma is equals to Anvit Sharma. So this is the concatenation of the string. So here the plus sign is being used in a two different way, but the sign is same, plus. So this is the polymorphism. So in programming there are many things. There are many forms of a one thing. So this is the main feature that is in the OPS, that is object oriented programming language. So I will be making a program. It is a bit too long, so it will take time. So I am making in two to three video parts. So I will be starting a basic of that program in this video, and I will be continuing that program in the next video. So directly we are starting program with the program. As I am using a string in this, so I have included the header file of the string.h. Now similar, the same way we start the program, we will be starting with that part using namespace std. Now comes the main function. Before the main function we can create a class, because as we are working on the class, because the polymorphism basically works of the object oriented programming language, so it will work in the objects. So we do require a class to use the objects. So I am creating a class with the fruit, in which I have using the some global variables, we can say string color, string shape. As I'm talking about fruit, the fruit has a specific color, fruit has a specific shape. So I've taken two variables, color and shape. Now I will be making the function, memo function, that is of the class feature, that name is feature, the feature of that particular fruit, in which one argument will be passed, that is string C. The argument will be of a string type. Then shape is equals to the feature, the shape comes in the features of the particular fruit. So shape is equals to C. That's all. It is basically an initialization of the particular shape of the fruit. Now comes the class fruit had been completed. It's done with the some particular variables and memo function. Now comes the class apple, which will inherit the property of the class fruit. This is the main motive. I haven't taught you about the inheritance, but I will teach you later. So don't focus on that. The thing that you have to focus is that how we will perform the polymorphism and what will be the process of polymorphism and what does it really mean in the programming part. This is the main topic that you have to be very keen to see. Then class apple, which will inherit the property of the fruit class, in which I am making another function that is named as character. It is will tell the character of the particular fruit that I have been making in a class form. The fruit name is apple and its character will be having a one argument. that will be passing by while creating a character apple class object. In this I will initialize the color of that particular what we can say fruit, that is apple. Now I will print that particular color of the apple and the shape of the apple. The shape of the apple is as apple. Now I will be copying this all part, as I will be making another class which also inherits the property of the class fruit, and the class name is orange. It is the another type of fruit, as you all know. Then I will be similarly I will be creating a function that is character in this class also. Color is equals to c1 and the color of the apple orange, that will be similar. Color of orange is shape of the orange. Now comes at the main function. In main function what we will do, we will be creating an object of the particular classes. First of all we will create an object of the apple class, then the orange class, and then the pointers of the fruit class, which will hold the address of that particular classes. Like it will, first pointer will hold the address of the object of the apple class, and second pointer f2 will keep the address of the object of the orange class. Now after creating an object and keeping that addresses of the object to the particular classes, we will be accessing the particular function. So to access the function feature, the main thing is divide the parts. What does this mean? That if you want to access the feature function, that is the function of the fruit class, so you have to use the object of the fruit class. And if you want to access the character function of the orange class, then you have to create the object of the orange class only. And if you want to access the character function of the apple class, then you can access through the object of the particular apple class. So as feature will be considered as the common function between the orange and the apple, and as they inherited the property, then you can access the feature function, but you can access that feature function from the pointer part. Pointer will hold the address of the particular classes objects, so through that you can access the feature function. But to access the character function you cannot use f1 and f2, because character function isn't in the fruit class, it is only in the apple and orange class. So that's all from this part. We will continue this video in the next tutorial. So stay tuned with Master G. If you are new, then do subscribe our channel. Thank you.